Good morning. I am in love with this robe that I thrifted. Right now I'm so into florals, which is not like me, and like flowy, girly, just love it. Anyway, I know it's been a little while since I vlogged or made any kind of video. I made that other video a little while back if you guys didn't see, but I just thought you guys could go along with me today. We don't really have a lot going on. We normally go to story time on this day, and I was really not feeling it this morning. And I asked Dash, I was like, do you want to go? And he was like, no. And I was like, well, thank God. Not really. It actually is usually a lot of fun, and I love seeing him like socialize a little. I'm about to do my laser hair removal. I have decided this summer I'm not going to be bearded lady. I have never been quiet about PCOS and my chin hair, but now it's not only my chin hair, my mustache, which I used to be able to wax and like be fine with, is so dark, like under my lip. I feel like, not like under my lip, under my skin. No, thank you. Okay, girl, we're done. Thank you. I skipped washing my hair today and I'm already like, probably should have done that. Anyways, what I kind of wanted to talk about is not to feel super sorry for myself or anything, but I will be, wait, how old will I be? I'll be 33 at the end of this year. And I don't know, I think this is a pretty normal, like in your 30s kind of a thing to think. I'm just gonna let that marinate. Is this all I'm gonna do? I keep having this like thought where I'm like, I don't know. I used to think, I was literally a kid that when I was growing up, I was like, I'm gonna be like a race car driver. You know, in the evening, like daytime, I'll be like a doctor, a vet, like something. I don't know. I just thought I would do a lot. I am a stay-at-home mom, which is no shame in my game. Like, I really love doing that. I am also like, I just feel like there's something missing. To be honest, I've always wanted to do content creation and like that be my job, but not only like hardly scraping by, but like a good job, you know? I feel like if you don't know the amount of money brands will pay for stuff, it would shock you. Every time I tell my in-laws and my dad, like, oh yeah, I saw this opportunity came up and it was like for this much money for like 1 30-second video. They're like, what? Like, can't believe it. I don't need to be a millionaire or anything, but I just don't feel like I'm reaching my full potential per se. Anyway, it's been really hard for me. Second on the list is, I guess, to go sort of with that, I've taken on a lot less work because last March was actually when I started like full-time UGC. Like, I'm gonna get paid for this, like I'm gonna figure it out, we'll do it. The first month I made like $25 or $50, and I ended out my year with one of my jobs paying me over $1,000. And so to me, that was like, literally dreams have been met. But clearly doing all of that, I was like sort of running myself ragged. And then I had to like, I just had to take a step back and say, you know, I'm at home to be with my son and doing all this stuff. I'm not having the extra time to be with him. And anyways, I just was going through it at the end of last year, honestly. So this year, as it started, I'm like, I'm going to be super intentional about the jobs I take on, the brands that I work with, and like, you know, the whole nine, because something that people don't really talk to you about when you're first starting UGC, I feel like, is these brands do not care about you. They don't care if you look bad. They don't care if you're honest. They don't care, like, nothing. They don't care. I had a couple jobs last year that I was like, wait, what? So it was like brands I did want to work with or a product I did want. And when I got it, it was like, you know, takes a couple weeks, a couple months to like see results. And these brands were like, could you have the content over in like 3 days after you get the product? And I'm like, well, no, because like, I can't, I didn't use it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, they don't care. So this year I'm really, really trying to weed out those opportunities and be like, no. So this is confusing, and I don't know if I'm just rambling and you guys are like, please stop. But I feel like UGC girls, boys, whoever's coming up in that industry, this is some important things for you to know. Not me forgetting exactly what I was about to say just because I was brushing my hair. What? Really thought I was going to differentiate, like do UGC and also be what is only coined as influencer. I don't really love calling myself that, but sometimes I think content creation and content creator and influencer, people get confused for some reason. In my head, I was like, I can do UGC on the side and do like my influencing like on my pages, and there's totally separate. And last year I discovered no, because if you're doing any white listing, I just didn't know the terminology, I didn't know anything, and I had these brands boosting things and I just was really embarrassed. My robe just came apart and I don't want to show you anything. Hold on. The summation is the brands don't care about you. So pick and choose. Also had to threaten legal action, which is funny. I love John Grisham books, and I always joke with Dustin after I finished one that is like about law and like crime and justice. I'm like a lawyer for the next 2 weeks. So this one brand was telling me like, basically I had agreed for them to whitelist for 3 months, and they had been doing it for like half a year and didn't pay me anything additional. And I could not figure out for the life of me how to take them off of like my Meta manager to get them not to have access. It'd be a long story, but the point is I was like, you guys are gonna pay me, first of all, and secondly, you're not gonna advertise on here anymore. And if that's a problem, let me know and I'll get legal involved. I'm my own legal. This is the best skin serum. This is the Dermalogica Dynamic Skin Strengthening Serum. It is so good. I love Dermalogica and like all their stuff, but this one especially. Although I will say, I think when I got this bottle, it looked kind of like halfway done already. Third thing on my list of complaints is body girl. 30-year-old body is different. I just feel like none of my clothes are pretty on me. I don't feel pretty anymore. I feel like that's so like annoying to hear someone say. The proof is in the pudding. Before I had Dash, I was like 120-ish, which we're never gonna see that again, but it's okay. Honestly, could have put on a few pounds and been just fine. But then I had Dash, and then afterwards, I breastfed him, and he was allergic to cow's milk, or he had an intolerance, he wasn't fully allergic. So I could not eat any dairy, and so I didn't. And during that time, I lost so much weight. I think I was like hardly 100 pounds, maybe a couple times I dipped under it, which is not right, girlfriend. Now I am 10 pounds away from being the same exact weight I was when I was 9 months pregnant. And I'm like, how? It's all in like my thighs and my butt. I do have a little bit of a gut, but that's so aggravating right now because nothing fits me right and it makes me go crazy. Anyway, that's all negativity. Let me know how you're doing. This is my favorite perfume from NOYZ. It is the 12 o'clock. Oh my gosh. I have tried several from them. Hi, baby. This one is by far my favorite. What you want to go do?
I don't know. I'm going to watch the knife. I draw the one. I just did those on a building.
Oh, you're coloring on the iPad? Show me.
No.
Do you have any white on your shoes or on your socks? Yeah, you do have white on your socks, don't you?
This book.
What?
I love so pancakes.
You love pancakes? What is your favorite kind of pancake? Like sprinkle, chocolate chip?
I like Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
What I did a video.
I just thought I would do a video of my day today. Do you know what that's called?
Mm-hmm.
A vlog. Do you know what vlog means?
Mm-hmm.
A video log. Planted honeysuckle, a honeysuckle bush, and I'm super anxious to see if that pans out. Have strawberries and tomatoes this year. I'd like to get some more honeysuckle, but our little bush is honestly not looking good. Let me show you. This is it. It just looks suspicious. It looks like it's not going to do very good to me, but that's okay. Flowers.
I did little flowers.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's a very pretty day out here today. Got a good collection today. Out here I'm thinking too that I'm going to do some pea gravel in our little campsite is what we call it. We have the solo stove that we've literally never used, and that makes me tremendously sad, but I think I'm going to get the pea gravel out here, put our Adirondack chairs. Look, there's another flower. And then kind of carve out a little bit more of a pathway because obviously we're on like a hill here. Thank you. I thought up here behind the fire pit, the little campsite, how cute would it be to do like a butterfly garden, like with honeysuckle and a bunch of wildflowers? I don't know, something to spruce up the area. Speaking of working with brands I like, I recently got to work with a Little Spoon and I was so excited to try them. There's only been one of these and I don't remember which one it was that Dash was like not super pleased with, but everything else he's pretty much cleaned his plate. So we're gonna try this one today. All right, here is Dash's lunch spread. This is the little spoon. It looks very, very good. And then hummus and carrots by his request. I'm gonna show you guys my lunch, but I don't think it's gonna be as appealing as this. All right, this is not everyone's taste, okay? But my former sister-in-law taught me this recipe and I have loved it ever since. It is good if you're getting your protein intake, but like healthy wise, obviously you could swap the mayo for something else. This is all I have on hand. Anyway, protein pasta, a can or so of tuna, mayo, and then cut up pickles. And then I like to put, these are the best pickles, by the way. I like to put a little extra juice in my pasta. And it is so good. Depending on the tuna that you get, brand and everything wise, this is about 30 grams of protein. This one has 26, I believe, of protein. Yeah, 26. And then a serving of this pasta, 10 grams, which honestly is a little surprising. That's kind of low. Okay, so I have his lunch up and ready and going. I am making mine. I had a quick question for anyone who does this. So I don't know why. I don't think I look pretty like this, but I'm feeling better and like less makeup right now for some reason. And I really have been wanting to do my brows like basically exactly how they are and just like really push them up. But I'm the worst. I cannot figure it out. Also, I'm sorry, my lips split. That's what is going on down here. The brow gel that I use dries white. And so it looks so like I have eyebrow dandruff. It's just crusty and dusty. I had the idea today. I have this Bondi Boost Anti-Frizz Flyaway Wand that's for your hair. Is it yummy? Good. And I thought, surely this wouldn't dry that way if they're promoting it for your hair. So I'm gonna try that. I will report back how that does. But if you guys know of a brow gel that's not super crusty dusty, let me know. I also think I may do my eyelashes today with my FlutterHabit because I love those. Instantly make me feel so much more confident, and I like to do those the day before I have like a good bit of filming to do, just because it makes getting ready so easy. I do have a few projects that I'll have to film this week, so I may end up doing those later. Okay, we finished lunch. Dash is still working a little because he decided he wanted veggie straws too. I think I am gonna do my lashes. So the ones from FlutterHabit that I love the most, although granted I've only tried a few styles, is the Flirt. I just think that they're like, I think that they're dramatic enough to like add drama, but not like over the top. I clipped the first segment to only do like one of these. I am almost out of the glue though, so we'll hope this lasts. Life hack is to just use the empty part for your new glue. Sometimes it's so funny to me to be editing and hear these kinds of sounds that I just totally tune out in person. Here's how I do this. This is not an official tutorial probably, but grab the lash, you take it out like this, and the band that's like in here facing you is what's gonna go underneath your eyelash, if that makes sense. I just do like dab it, doop, 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 doop. I like to let this dry for a second because just like I thought he was about to hit his head. Just like old style lashes, if it gets a little bit tacky, it's just kind of easier to like put and not move it around a lot, you know? He's carrying this really heavy thing of diapers that don't fit him. You're so strong. Goodness, you are a strong, strong boy. Also like to, before I put these on, you could curl them, but I just like to really press my lashes up. I think curling would be really beneficial if you had super straight lashes. And I just take my mirror and look down. And that's it. Already just with one lash. That's so much prettier. I used to overlap these too, and actually I don't recommend doing that now, because if you overlap and one of your lashes starts to come off, obviously it's taking the other trooper with it. Sometimes the rest of the other lash is like fully still on there, so don't do that. Last tip is you're gonna, I feel like, be tempted, because I always am, to like lift your eyelash like this, like your lash line. Try not to. Here's why. Obviously this is how your lash normally sits. If you are pulling up like this and then put it down, it's gonna make a weird it can make a weird separation between the two lashes. I don't know if I'm explaining any of this well. Like I said, this is not a this is not a full tutorial, but if you guys would like one, I could do that too. I'm gonna blow a bubble. You popped a bubble.
It's the
Sticky, sticky, sticky bubble gum. Makes your hand stick to your hands. Sorry, I said that was the last tip. Also, the thing that makes the biggest difference for me on these is to, instead of just like, I really truly actually don't know how to explain it this way. Make sure you're going with the curve of your lash line naturally. Because if you're sticking them on straight, that is like the quickest way to tell you have these on and that they're fake. I don't know if you can see between these two where they are, but it's because I need to move this one a little because my lash line is going because I have such round eyes. You get what I'm saying or no? We have been watching tons of Little Bear and we love it. Been on the hunt for toys and books from Little Bear, which are, first of all, surprisingly hard to find. Second of all, out the wazoo expensive. I finally found him a Little Bear toy that talks, and so we got that. And we've gotten tons of books because thrift books is actually the place to be for kids' books. Today is the first time in a long time he has asked to watch Lippy. And I'm like, it's so nice not to do this for a little while. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side and show you guys everything finished. Okay, both sides are done. This side in the camera probably looks a little faint because the sun is hitting it and it's looking like white, but it's just because the sun is coming in. Now I'm gonna try this Bondi Boost for my eyelashes. I was jumping back all the way to like the subject at the beginning of this vlog, but I partially feel just like not unmotivated, just kind of like weird about making content because a lot of content creators that are my age are like not married, don't have kids, live in California, are like jetting off to something, you know, new and whatever every week, and love that for them. But I'm also like, we're just here at the house, you know what I mean? And I just feel like regular life content, I don't know if that's attractive or something that people would like continuously watch, you know what I mean? Even though I myself totally do that. What are we thinking about this? It doesn't look bad. Okay, does that look good? I actually think it doesn't look all that bad. Okay, we'll see how these hold up today. Anyway, I feel like this has already been a little bit of a longer vlog, and normally I would share with you guys like what I'm making for dinner or if we go out somewhere, but today I think we'll probably stick around here. We're gonna plant some flowers in a little bit after nap time and just hang out. I cooked dinner last night in a crock pot, so we have leftovers, so there's nothing fun there going on. And yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble. Let me know what you guys are watching right now, if you have specific type of content that you would like to see from me. Also, let me know, what is your ideal vlog length? 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or more than 20 minutes? I feel like if I like someone's vlog, I would watch 2 hours of it.
What's this doing?
It's raspberry. But you guys let me know what you're most likely to watch, and I'll try to stick around that range if I can. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.